Is Mitchie Crazy? Take 1.
You got a lot more takes to take.
All right. 31 Nights of Halloween Horror Movie Reviews.
Tickled.
What?
Your arm hairs tickled me.
31 Nights of Halloween Horror Movie Reviews. Take 2.
3.
What's up, guys? Jeremy here from LSAPC and...
Mitchie.
Hey, Mitchie.
Hi.
Guys, we have another installment of 31 Nights of Halloween Horror Movie Reviews. Cannot wait to get in it, see what we draw. You guys know the drill. What we're going to do is we're going to pick a movie out of the bucket. We're going to go watch the movie. While we're watching the movie, we're going to play the trailer for you.
Okay.
When we come back from the trailer, we're going to give it our 0 to 5-star review. And then before we get into any spoilers, we will absolutely let you know. And you can turn it off there and then come back and watch the end of it later. Or if you've seen the movie, you can continue on and then comment down below and let us know what you think of it. But before we do any of that stuff, Mitchie, tell them what to do.
Like this video, subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, comment down below.
Whatever.
Yeah, whatever you want. And hit the bell for notifications for when we do post videos.
Deal. Done. All right, guys, it is time. Let's see what movie we're going to watch tonight. So it is Mitchie's turn to draw. We have the bucket here. These are the movies we've seen, and we are getting low on the other side. We've only got a handful of nights left, or a couple of handfuls.
There's not very many left.
10 days as of filming this, but it'll be 9 based on when this posts. What do we got, Mitchie? Show it off. Ooh, yes! Oh, a horror classic, guys. Children of the Corn. Man, I'm really excited about this one. Like I said, we are going to go ahead and run the trailer for you now while we go watch the movie. Stick around and then come back and let us know what you think of the movie or what you think of the trailer. And we'll see you here in a bit.
Every child is afraid of the dark, the unknown, the nightmare. In Gatlin, Nebraska, that nightmare is in the corn. Stephen King's Children of the Corn.
Praise God! Praise the Lord!
From Stephen King, the author of Carrie, The Shining, The Dead Zone, and Christine, an adult nightmare. Children of the Corn.
I'm here, Lord! I'm ready!
Stephen King's Children of the Corn, an adult nightmare. Coming soon from New World Pictures.
All right, there it is. We have watched the movie, a 1984 classic horror movie, Children of the Corn. Okay, we're going to get straight into ratings, 0 out of 5. Mitchie, I think we might differ on this one, but what do you think?
Yeah, we will.
Yeah, 0 out of 5, what would you give it?
2.5.
2.5. Wow. Okay, we do definitely disagree. I'm definitely going with a 4.5. I'm definitely going way higher. I think it is an absolute classic. Terrifying when I was a child. It definitely, in ways it has withstood the test of time, but in other ways it absolutely hasn't. So there's a little bit of whatever, but we'll get into that kind of in the spoilers a little bit more. So I definitely recommend it if you haven't seen it, but I'm sure you probably have.
It's worth a watch. It definitely is.
Yeah, it's definitely worth a watch. And I don't know. It doesn't get much better than this, in my opinion. So anyway, let's get into spoilers. So if you have not seen the movie, this is where you're going to want to cut away. We're going to get into spoilers, talk about the actual specific parts of the movie. If you haven't seen it, go watch it, come back, finish this review, and then let us know your comments down below. And then if you have seen it, carry on with us. And also, give us your feedback. What do you rate it? What do you think? So here it is.
I'll definitely get some slack for that.
Yeah, probably not. Here it is. Consider yourself warned. We'll be right back. All right, so let's get into spoilers. I mean, I thought even from the get-go, so the cast was good, although, like you said, you preferred her in Terminator.
Yeah.
I thought that the cast was really good. I thought the acting was really good. I remember being terrified of Malachi and Isaac.
Those
as a
kids
child.
scare. I don't care. Those kids scare the crap out of me.
Yeah. And even the girl, I can't even think of what her name was, but the one that was at the church when the guy
Psycho?
Yeah. So, they get to the town, long before anything else, they're driving down the road and they hit that little boy who was trying to escape the town, who gets murdered by Malachi and is out in the street, and they plow him over and they think, here it is. So here starts the first part of my concern with this whole movie is...
Let's just start from the actual beginning, though, because technically, at the beginning, this dad and son, they stop by this little diner, and then what happens is that you see Malachi and what's the other kid's name?
Well, you see Isaac outside the window. Malachi's
Yes.
with a group of kids inside who locked the door.
Mm-hmm. And then they give this nod to each other. And this kid looks like an Amish kid. And then all of a sudden, this girl's pouring stuff into the coffee, which starts killing.
Yes, I skipped right over that. I forgot all about it. That is absolutely the classic. That's the beginning, how it all started.
And the little boy that's one of the main characters in there, he was sitting in the diner.
Yeah, and watched his dad get murdered.
Yep, watched his dad get murdered.
So those who didn't drink the coffee and die of the poison, Malachi and the rest of the people took care of with their knives and their tools and whatever else. That is how it started. Isaac had convinced all of the kids in the town to rise up and murder the parents. Now, it does turn into a supernatural thing as well. At first, I just thought it was a movie about a kid who turned these other kids against, but ultimately we do find out that there's more to that story with the cornfield and whatnot. I knew it was coming. Had to get there eventually. So that was a great opening scene to kind of lay the foundation of what was going to happen, what was really going on, the kids rising up against the parents, and now there being no parents in the town, the kids are taking care of themselves. And then it goes on from there. Then the kid tries to escape. They hit him with the car. They put him in the trunk, which again is that's where I kind of start going I'm not real sure what you would do in that situation, but they basically had that kid in the trunk for the rest of the movie. Anyway.
Yeah.
They find the two little kids, and I got to tell you, the little brother and sister that were the main characters in this, I thought were fantastic. I thought they were great in the movie.
Yeah, they did fantastic.
Yeah, I really enjoyed their roles. She colored all the pictures that kind of foresaw all the things that were going on. And then the little brother was just instrumental in the whole thing, beginning to end, and making sure that the people stayed alive. So Malachi is definitely a scary, creepy dude.
Yeah, he's just
he was out for blood in every way, shape, or form. Didn't matter young or old. He was just basically a serial killer.
I don't think he liked his parents very well anyway.
And he definitely rallied around Isaac until towards the end of the movie when he said,
They always want to have the power. They don't want to be just the muscle, even though this kid didn't have muscle on him. So
he rose up against Isaac and stood his ground and put Isaac on the corn cross. And then that's where, kind of the end of the movie starts to roll out. They put Isaac up on the corn cross. Nightfall comes. And then that's when you really find out that there's more of a supernatural or some other evil thing going on with the cornfield that's not just these kids. You see the bubble come out of the ground.
What's
rolling.
that? It's like tremors.
Yes, absolutely, like tremors. You see the thing coming through the ground, and then this is where it doesn't stand the test of time comes into play, is into the special effects in the end of the movie. They were pretty bad, but for that time period, they were great.
Reagan's throwing up of green pea soup was better special effects.
Most definitely. But when the thing came out of the ground and rose up the cornstalk and took over Isaac, it was just kind of a red blob on the screen. Didn't really do a lot. The fire and the smoke and the stuff in the background that was rolling over the cornfield was a little bit wonky, was a little bit rough. But again, for the time and for 1984, we weren't dealing with a lot of high-end special effects. So anyway, that thing takes over Isaac, kills off Isaac, and who knew? I definitely didn't see it coming when I first watched the movie that Isaac was going to come back, zombie form. And
well, I knew he was going to come back.
I didn't know he was going to come back. I figured that would set Malachi up for future. So when I first watched the movie, I didn't know. And then all of a sudden, Isaac is back in zombie form. He's speaking in his demonic voice, saying he wants you to. And he takes care of Malachi. And then the family gets away, and they burn the cornfield down, and all that stuff happens. And there's a little surprise twist at the end, a little jump scare at the end. But ultimately, I don't know what. They adopt these two kids, or they take these two kids with them, but they don't have a car. I don't know where they're going.
They're walking to that town that they didn't go to the first time that they should have, and the guy didn't listen because he was being stupid.
Yeah, well, he had a dead body in the trunk. I don't know what he was supposed to do.
The town was completely ghost town. I mean, just to prove a point, the fact that he's going to find somebody.
Yeah, but it's
a man thing.
That town was 3 miles away, and the other one was 14 miles away. So which one are you going to go to when you have a dead kid in the trunk?
It took him like 20 minutes to get to that town.
Yeah, he did circle around and do some weird stuff. The old man at the gas station was an interesting little, scary storyline, but not terribly necessary for the movie, but definitely good.
The only reason they kept this old man alive is because he had gas. They needed the gas for the generators.
Correct. And then Malachi went behind Isaac's back and killed him, and that created some of the problems. So.
And then they killed the puppy.
Yeah, fortunately we didn't see that. So. Okay, so anyway, I think it was a really good movie. I think the special effects are a little bit rough, but from a standpoint of a horror movie, it had all the classic things. Scary kids, creepy kids.
Scary cornfields.
Demonic possession kind of thing. Throw a little zombie twist in there. It pretty much had everything and kept you on your toes for the majority of the movie. Outside of the special effects, I probably would have given it even a higher rating. I might have even given it a 5 as a classic. But 4 out of 5 due to the special effects only. And that's probably unfair because of the time that it was made. So anyway, hope you enjoyed this movie review. If you did, please hit the like, share, subscribe, turn on notifications, do all those things. Leave us your thoughts down below in the comments, and stick around because we're going to have a new episode drop every night for the month of October. 31 Nights of Halloween Horror movie reviews. Appreciate you tuning in, and we will
see you in the next one.
Yeah, we will.
And don't go to cornfields.